Could I get you a scone?
Oh, no, thank you. This is just fine.
Rufus favored those cheap chocolate logs with the lard-filled centers, ate them by the ton. You wouldn't want a lard-filled log, would you?
No, thank you, Mrs. Johnson.
Good, because I don't keep them in my pantry now that he's gone. Break my heart to see them in there. You know, Mother's Day is coming up. He always sent me the most unusual gifts. Meat, mostly. I'm telling you, it was the sweetest tasting stuff I ever put next to my mashed potatoes. Tasted like chicken, only better.
We really just want to ask you some questions about about Rufus.
Rufus always said your names like it was one word. Lois Lane Clark Kent. Like you were some joined at the hip, singular burr in his breeches. Didn't I hear that you two are supposed to be getting...
Mrs. Johnson, if we could just stay on track.
Right. And the track is that we ask questions and listen to the whole answer. That's called investigating.
Do we have a problem here, Kent?
I don't know, Dieter, do we?
Mrs. Johnson, back to your son.
Go ahead, ask your questions. I don't have many visitors, and I certainly don't go out much anymore. I can't stand waiting in line, and usually what you're waiting for isn't worth the wait. Haven't you noticed that?
We have reason to believe that Rufus may be connected to the electromagnetic surge that happened today.
How could Rufus be, since he's dead?
We were looking for somebody in his past that might have known him, befriended him, and then been...
Discarded.
Rufus didn't have any friends. Not a single little pal. He didn't have the time for all that. He was just too busy creating. He loved the classics.
Yes, I can see that.
Who's the boy?
Him? Doesn't matter. Rufus was the smart one.
Well, that was pointless. Long, but pointless.
Well, we learned one thing. A mother's love knows no bounds. Where to next?
I have a thought on that.
Oh, joy.